So I'm usually a pretty big wuss when it comes to horror movies, but with it being October and spooky season, I'm trying to be brave and branch out and watch some of them. So today I'm going to watch the 1993 film So I Married an Axe Murderer. All I know about it is that it's a horror comedy, which is definitely my favorite style of horror. The comedy elements definitely help me get through some of the scary parts. I know Mike Myers, the Canadian comedian, is in it, so I'm very excited to see that. And with the title like So I Married an Axe Murderer, I feel like they're giving away most of the plot, but again, with it being a comedy, obviously that was done intentionally. I don't really have any predictions for this, as the title seems very obvious, so I'm really excited to finally watch this. It's been on my watch list for far too long, but thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for movies you think I should watch, please comment below, and if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon, and as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. It already has kind of like a goofy font, if that's possible. It looks very like cartoony. Wow, the fly-in text. Yes. Great soundtrack already. Wow, so fun. I'm really excited to watch this. I feel like I should be watching like a 90s teen rom-com with this soundtrack, but obviously that's what they're going for, is this comedic element. Jack Kerouac Road. Okay. And kind of, yeah, this POV of the coffee shop. We don't get these big intros anymore in movies. It's straight to it. Nobody takes the time to set things up, so I love that they're doing this.
Excuse me, miss. There seems to be a mistake. I believe I ordered the large cappuccino.
Oh, it's so ridiculous.
What size is this thing?
It's practically a bowl.
Is that gasoline gas lamp?
Tony, she's a klepto. All right? Listen, to this day, I still don't know where my cat is.
What about Pam?
She smelled like soup.
How does one smell like soup? What a jazzy intro.
Woman! Whoa, man! Whoa, man!
Does he have slides accompanying visuals?
You gotta believe she stole my heart and my cat.
Poor kitty. For dramatic effect. Blows out the candle. Meats of the World. Oh my. That might be a different movie. Hmm?
Thanks.
Just casually buying his haggis. Don't mind me.
S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y.
I know Mike Myers has done Scottish characters before. Does he in real life have Scottish heritage? I know he's Canadian, but beyond that, does he have any Scottish heritage?
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, William. How's it going?
All right, give your mother a kiss or I'll kick your teeth in.
The Queen, the Vatican, the Gettys, the Rothschilds, and Colonel Sanders before he went tits up.
Very eclectic group they've got going on there.
Colonel. Because he puts an addictive chemical in his chicken that makes you crave it fortnightly, smarter. Stan. Cuckoo.
Charlie, would you like...
The eyebrows.
No! Move that melon of yours and get the paper if you can. Hauling that gargantuan.
This poor kid.
His head's like Sputnik.
Well, that was offside, wasn't it? He'll be crying himself to sleep tonight on his huge pillow. To me.
Gives me a kiss, Tony. Cheer me up. Good night.
Good night.
Oh my. Oh, that's his mom. Oh my. Oh.
Sexy wee bastard. Did you know that?
Thanks, Mrs. Mackenzie.
Was they?
Well, I think so.
Hey, Charlie.
Good night, Dad.
Bye, Mr. Mackenzie.
Fine, go. You've stayed your hour.
Tony,
I definitely recognize this actor in a suit.
You know, where you come in and you haul me into your office and you bawl me out because you're sick and tired of defending my screwball antics to the committee.
He just wants more drama.
Some help. Great. What's your name?
Oh, my name's Charlie.
Hi, Harriet.
Hi, Harriet.
Could you give me...
Contamination across the board, yeah. Now he works here. Oh, God, the sheep's head. Throwing it. Another fun montage. Here we go. Oh, some bacon. Is he trying to be sexy while he cuts meat? Oh, God, can you imagine? You know, you take it. Let's all touch it. Oh, my. We gotta see how the sausage was made. A lot of suggestive foods in a butcher shop. Breaking at least a dozen health code violations. Just these tubes of meat. What are they ordering?
Mom, can you get the school nurse? That you would say it was evil. Like it's the fruits of the devil. Evil.
Is he practicing for future roles? Ah, Dr. Evil.
I mean, what's brutal to one person might be totally reasonable to somebody else.
She's our murderer. Yep. We found her. Not the typical response when somebody's asking if they've ever murdered somebody.
Who are you?
There's a game afoot?
Charlie, come here!
Nadia! I am coming.
I feel like it would be so hard to keep a straight face.
I know everyone always says sense of humor, but I'd really have to go with breast size.
At least he's honest.
Oh my God.
Come, let us dance like children of the night.
It would be such a fun movie to work on, I feel like. It's been so ridiculous so far.
And Morning Thunder.
All right, I'll go with the cubby wubby womb room tea. All right, thanks.
None of those made sense. Morning Thunder? I don't know. Oh, just casual weapons to the wall. Yep, sure.
Oh, you had a friend.
Yeah, I don't. It's a martial arts thing. Nah, I took it up and just thought it would look good.
Like the guy that his mom mentioned in the newspaper?
Rush into spending the night together.
I want to spend the night together.
I have no problem with that.
I was like, where's this gonna go? Tag, why does she keep running away from him? Oh my, the chase begins. Might want to wait till he got upstairs.
Oh, I will. Oh, wait.
Ralph the plumber? Are those just human feet? What were those? By the plants? Those just look like human legs.
No! I'm sorry! I thought you were somebody else. Sorry!
She doesn't say anything. He's like, I gotta go. There's another person in the shower. Maybe that's Ralph.
Bacon and cone of coffee.
Oh, that sounds great.
And she's like, we have none of those. You get Fruit Loops.
Will probably kill you. Whereas Fruit Loops are light and reasonably high in fiber. Care for apple, that's a great deal.
He's just listing cereals.
You know Harriet,
Well, actually, I don't.
but you did have sex with her.
Hello. Nothing did happen.
Don't worry, Charlie. Just be careful.
That sounds very menacing. Okay, some foreshadow. I'm really enjoying it so far. It definitely reminds me of like more of a rom-com with obviously some very suspicious activity going on with this Harriet character. I'm really enjoying this 90s soundtrack though. It's so fun. Alcatraz? Just a quick trip. It is funny to have this horror movie in the backdrop of sunny San Francisco.
At one-time guards, myself included. My name is John Johnson, but everyone here calls me Vicky.
What? I love Vicky. John Johnson, come on.
This is the main cell block area.
That looks real. Like, I think they actually got to shoot on location there, which is super cool. Comment below and let me know. That's my guess.
Kelly took a makeshift knife or shiv and cut out the bitch's eye.
Oh, God, that's graphic.
Took turns pissing into the bitch's ocular cavity.
Ew, that's so gross.
This way to the cafeteria.
Oh my God, this tour guide's intense. So many cute montages.
Is this the wee Harriet? Oh, she's absolutely beautiful. And
He doesn't have his pants on. Oh my gosh.
photographs of him when he was a wee baby.
And show the picture of Charlie when he shit his pants in Niagara Falls.
Oh, Mom, don't show her the pictures.
Oh, lighten up, Charlie. You got pickle up your ass again.
Is that a saying? Do people say that?
I'm just gonna go to the washroom, okay? Evidently, I have a pickle up my ass.
Yeah, the martial arts and Ralph the plumber. Yeah, he's put it together. Will he be victim number 4? Da 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 da.
I had a really great time with your family tonight.
He's like, and you're a murderer. Yep, terrified now.
2 words. Therapy.
Yeah, nobody's gonna believe him because he always breaks up with girls for these seemingly, like, impossible reasons, like being in the mafia or smelling like soup.
Dinner, she put a kung fu move on my dad and tried to break his neck.
Charlie, about 1,000 people have tried to break your father's neck.
Hello, everyone. I'm Maureen O'Boyle. Welcome to A Current Affair. Tonight,
The Thigh Master. Product placement.
the reptile that took Hollywood by storm, iguana being pictures.
I love a good pun.
Occur within the family, a scourge which seems to be reaching into every home.
As varied as insurance fraud, old-fashioned jealousy, and pure and simple psychopathic behavior.
This is just gonna fuel his belief. Yeah.
I have a surprise for you.
What is it?
It's a health shake.
He's not gonna drink that.
Especially for you.
Foamy. Extra poison.
Charlie, just take a sip. Just take a sip. Try it.
I have kitten breath. I'm just gonna go brush my teeth.
I have kitten breath? What does that mean?
You love strawberries. Taste it, taste it. I spent 20 minutes making it. Just take a sip. Take one little sip.
I'm just gonna go.
Try
Okay.
it. One little
She's in that closet. Not quite the graceful exit he was hoping for.
Forget it.
How much stuff do they spit in there? Oh my God. He's never making it out. Never mind the axe murder. He's gonna suffocate in this closet.
Fraction.
Okay, Golden Gate Bridge.
Golden.
Okay, Presidio. All right, Union Square.
Got it.
Is his back a map of San Francisco? That's cute.
Oakland.
Oakland.
Can you reach around and get Coit Tower?
Stick a needle in your...
You shouldn't have asked. You shouldn't have asked. This escalated.
It's a real person you're talking about.
All right, I'm sorry.
I haven't seen Seinfeld, but I know he's from Seinfeld.
Plummer, Elliot, Ralph.
Oh, there it is!
Oh, yes, I'm insensitive. I'm a very insensitive man. Stop your job. Look at the insensitive.
Oh, man, this escalated.
He was my ride home.
Understood.
Is that the Full House street? That looks like the Full House street.
Because I gotta get back to work.
Oh no. Yeah, like, she does look very suspicious, but also what if he's wrong and there's some explanation for this and he's just breaking up with somebody? It seems like he genuinely likes her and she really likes him, and
We had love, not just sex. Is she Mrs. X? I had to run for my life.
it's just about a different woman now. Same style. Oh, he doesn't have as many photos. And she didn't take his cat, so...
Cold love?
Definitely more jazz than I was expecting. And he doesn't blow the candle out. Does that mean there's still hope for her? Oh, and the pull focus to the photo. Whoa, look at that transition.
Not that it matters anymore, but I thought you might like to know. Somebody just turned themselves in for the murder of Ralph Elliott.
What?
There you go. Catch you later, all right?
Quick dance. What if it's her, though? What if she's the one who turned herself in?
What is it, Charlie?
Hi, Charlie.
I love you.
Oh, okay. I love you too. Oh, making some big developments. Oh, now I'm suspecting her sister, Rose, is the actual Mrs. X.
Harriet, hard-hearted harbinger of haggis.
Quite the alliteration.
Unknowing. Unlove. Ed.
Oh, changed it up there at the last one.
Wants you back, he screams into the night air like a fireman going to a window that has no fire. I am lonely. It's really hard.
I like the hand gestures for dramatic effect. Oh, some bad poetry and jazz work. Oh my, I think it is working. To the bathtub with some candles. Oh, if they don't do the bubble beard. I mean, missed opportunity for sure.
Hey, Harriet, somebody's downstairs to see you.
She'll be down in a minute.
For a second.
Bring the call around. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
For a second, I honestly thought it was a phone. Like a very split second.
This is Ralph.
Ralph is a girl! What? He's like, this day's getting better and better.
It's really great to meet you.
Oh, no, it's great to meet you. Yes, I love you so much.
And of course, oh my, butt shot.
I'm naked, aren't I?
Right into the camera. Oh my. Caco the North. Is that a real place?
Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy. Shut it!
But we both said I do, and we haven't agreed on a single thing said.
Years of our life together. I want you to have my children, and I want you to have your children.
Big plans, making big plans today.
Yes.
What? What? Oh my gosh. We knew there had to be a wedding at some point. It's in the title of the movie.
I do.
Bit of a pause there, but we pulled through at the end.
Right.
And he lifts his leg. Cue the bagpipes, yeah.
And you want my body. All you got to do is come. Oh!
Bagpipe karaoke? What? Is that what we were doing? I've never seen that before. Oh no, Tony. Oh no, boundaries, boundaries. It's her wedding anniversary. Oh, Tony, no, run! Run while you can!
No. Hanga solo!
Because he's so hot. They're like, no, it's too late now. Just, what's the honeymoon's gonna be like? I wouldn't do any, you know, extreme sports, water activities. And only you. I think always in the back of his mind, he'd be like, maybe she's a murderer. I don't know. Possibly.
Well, you're really quiet.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just thinking, that's all.
Plotting his murder.
Why don't I do the talking for you?
Rose, I think you're great, Charlie. Everything you do is art. You're a sex machine.
Person, that's all. What?
No, not when he's driving. Oh god. Oh god. Isn't that I'm very cautious of those California curves.
Captain, I won't let you down.
It's like, I just gotta go stop my friend from a potentially deadly honeymoon.
Good for you. That was so much better. Yeah, you like really terrific.
Yeah, he asked for more drama.
I gotta go save a life.
Let me work on it. I'll work on it.
Work on it because it was terrific. And honestly, it was such a big improvement. Fantastic. Thank you.
It feels like two actors just like giving each other like notes on the scene. They're like, great, great. I love what you did with that. That was great. We'll work on that. Great. Oh, great. A secluded location. This should have also been on the list of things not to do. Is this real? Comment below and let me know. This looks like half a matte painting, half a location. It looks too good to be true.
What? Nothing. Here's your key, just as you requested, the Robbie Burns room.
Oh, thanks.
Scottish poet.
Was it too much with the ethnic slurs?
No, it was fine, but it's not paisan, it's paisan.
Ah.
He's great. I love it how he's literally just like taking notes and like, how can I expand this evil cop role or this bad cop role?
Didn't take very long. Actually, I have no concept of time.
Perfect. That's comforting.
Oh, yeah, I do this all the time. I've never done it at night.
That might change things. Oh, man.
I was 8.5 months premature. The doctors were freaking out.
Please shut up.
Did I already tell you this? When would they have met before today?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but there's a phone call for you from town. They said it was quite urgent.
Oh, thank you.
Your wife's a murderer. Leave now. Don't look back.
Checked out. It's her, Charlie. She's the murderer. I've called the police. All the roads are closed up, but they're on their way. In the meantime...
He's like, play cool, play cool, play cool. Could you imagine?
1 second, excuse me, 1 second. What should I do?
Don't worry, when the time comes, you'll know.
Ew, that's not what he meant. Oh, there goes the power. Oh no. This old-timey phones.
Alive, I want to play your song for you right now. The Platters, only you.
He's like, this is too much. I'm triggered, I gotta get out of here.
Excuse me, sir. I'm with the San Francisco Police Department. This is official police business. I would like to commandeer this vehicle.
I recognize this actor as well.
Help me! I've heard a wonderful person.
Nice save, nice save. He's trying so hard, but everybody's just like, oh great! Congratulations on the wedding. It's like, get me out of here.
Sir, I really don't think I should.
Stay for a nightcap!
He's just yelling at him. Runs away. Oh, shoot. Oh, of course there's an axe. Is this Misery? What are we doing?
Would you mind not doing that?
This bothers you?
No, it's one of my favorite things.
Just can't handle the commitment. It's too hard. I'm leaving you.
It is Rose! Yeah, she had pre-written the note. Oh, Rose! Oh, right through the phone. Very American Psycho with this white rain suit.
You're not supposed to be in the room when this note has been written and placed on the desk. Do you understand?
Rose has got some control issues. She obviously knows her sister is doing this, or I guess she does now at the very least. Oh! Oh, taking this party outside. This is giving me like Death Becomes Her flashbacks.
Wait, what are you doing? No, we gotta go in the room. There's Charlie on the roof.
No, it's not her. It's not her. No, no, no. Whoa! Oh!
Yes, yes. Oh, listen, that's them up on the roof. They're up on the roof. Listen!
Just screaming in the background.
We can talk about this here, or we can talk about it downtown.
He's just living for the drama. He just wants to drag this out. This poor roof is not gonna hold much longer. Oh! In between his fingers. Oh, the tables have turned. Run! Oh, God. Oh! Oh, no. That's unpleasant. Oh, my. Not the honeymoon he had in mind. Oh. Whoa! Very menacing indeed. His face. I don't know what other face you would make when an axe is that close to you. Oh! Again! Jeez. The looks to the camera. Oh! Bold move. The little like, and the smile. Very much Back to the Future vibes right now.
So trusting. So love. Ed?
Oh, he always changes it the last line. Yeah, there we go. Aww, that was a cute ending. Phil Hartman, I definitely recognize his name as well. So that was my first time watching the 1993 film So I Married an Axe Murderer, starring Mike Myers. It was super funny. For a horror comedy, there wasn't that many horror elements involved, which was fine with me. It definitely felt like more of like a rom-com. And then at the end, obviously, we have, you know, more typical horror tropes with them being in a remote location. And, you know, obviously they're alluding that she's the murderer throughout the entire movie. And then we find out it's the sister, and the storm comes in, and there's that chase sequence on the roof. I definitely think Mike Myers has a specific type of humor, and if you don't find it funny, you probably wouldn't enjoy this, but I found it super funny. Definitely like the dry, sarcastic humor, and I thought there was some great cameos in this as well. I'm bad with the names, but I feel like I recognize quite a few actors from this, and it was just every scene where it was like a quick scene and you only saw that character 1 or 2 times. I was like, I know this person, but I'm blanking on the name, so yeah, comment below what were some of the cameos that were involved. I saw a few names in the credits. And I know Mike Myers is known for his improv and that style of comedy as well. So I'm curious how much of this was actually scripted and how much he just made up and how involved he was in the creative process for this. I'm glad it kind of had this happy ending where him and Harriet get to be together, although Harriet loses her sister now, and she's obviously been struggling this whole time knowing that her sister is going around killing her husbands. As soon as I was like, oh, the sister lives in the apartment as well, so she would have had access to the martial arts stuff. It's usually the character you least suspect, even though he ends up marrying Harriet, and the title of the film is So I Married an Axe Murderer. It's Rose who actually turns out to be the axe murderer, but just that last minute where where you're like, oh, everything's fine, like someone turned themselves in, and then obviously that's not real. You know, this last scramble to tell Charlie what's going on, and Charlie just felt like such a relatable character. There was definitely those few nods, you know, where he's looking at the camera like, what do I do now? Or just like these little pieces that he gives to the audience, and it just felt like, yeah, if you were in this situation, like, what would you do? And it just felt very real, like he's trying to process this and like, okay, so this person that I really care about may also be an axe murderer. What do I do with that? But then also going off of the information his mom was getting wasn't the most reliable, and he obviously had a history of breaking up with people for his own reasons, so we kind of had that doubt already in his character. Like I said, it definitely felt like a 90s rom-com teen comedy with the intro of, you know, San Francisco, and that There She Goes song playing, and we've got sunny California, you know, sunny San Francisco in the backdrop, and even that coffee shop intro felt very 90s as we're passing through, and he's doing this poetry. I did like a lot of the locations they filmed at. Complo, I'm assuming they were real. We obviously had the coffee shop, and then they filmed in Alcatraz as well, so very cool, and I think we really got to see a lot of the city, which was interesting. It definitely reminded me of Vertigo, the Alfred Hitchcock movie, being back in San Francisco as well. So many funny parts in this. I think Stuart Mackenzie, Charlie's dad, I think he was the funniest. He was so ridiculous, and just the things he was saying, and I feel like Mike Myers in real life has some Scottish ancestry to it. I know he's played Scottish characters before, so yeah, comment below and let me know, but it just felt so grounded, like only someone who'd spent time with a Scottish person would know to pull that, you know, content from. So yeah, it was just hilarious the ways, you know, yelling at his son, like, head out of the way, and just coming out without his pants on, and just all these ridiculous antics. Obviously there's physical humor as well, even when he's like doing the Thigh Master and we see it fly off into the distance, and then when he goes into the closet and everything falls on him. Just so funny. I would definitely watch this again. Like I said, I didn't find it scary at all, and I don't think it's meant to be scary. It's just the concept of suspecting the person you're about to marry is an axe murderer, and is that because you have cold feet about marriage, or is it actually true? I also love the set that they filmed at for that last scene when they go away, Poet's Corner. Yeah, comment below, is that real? It looked very cool, and just the way that Rose showed up in that like raincoat poncho reminded me a lot of Patrick Bateman from American Psycho, which if you've seen, you'll get that reference, and just very bizarre. And the coming at him with an axe again reminded me of Misery. So I don't know if just because I've seen these movies I'm putting this together, or if that's actually where he pulled the inspiration from. I don't think American Psycho came out till after 1999. I like that they didn't make it completely obvious with having Harriet actually be the murderer and it was her sister, as weird of an ending as it is now that, you know, her and Charlie get to be together. But I can't even imagine how conflicted Harriet would be, just this, you know, struggle of knowing your sister's going out murdering everybody you marry because she wants you all for herself, and it's just very controlling. And it already had this note written, like nothing had even happened, and he's like, oh, you're already planning my demise, you've written the note. Overall, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was super funny. I would definitely watch this again. The, you know, bagpipe karaoke that he's doing at the wedding, and again going back and forth between Harriet's the murderer, no she's not, yes she is, and just kind of watching all these like cheesy rom-com montages. But I feel like it was done very tongue-in-cheek. Like I feel like they were kind of making fun of those scenes, but also it felt very heartwarming. Like Mike Myers' performance, I truly believe that he cared about this character. And some of those scenes when an actor is typically known for their comedic stuff, when you get to the more serious, you know, scenes, as serious as they can be in a comedy, but when he's actually telling Harriet, you know, how much he cares about her, it felt very genuine. It wasn't like, okay, this guy can only do comedy. I think it showed that he has that depth as well. Obviously, he's mostly known for comedy, and I feel like that's what he's best at, but it was great just to have those few moments where we got to see a different side. Horror comedies are definitely my favorite. I don't know if Mike Myers did any other horror-themed movies. I think he mostly does comedies. That's what I know him from. Just a super funny, a really enjoyable movie. I would definitely watch this again. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for movies you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. How does one smell like soup? Just casually buying his haggis. Don't mind me. Is he trying to be sexy while he cuts meat? Ralph the Plumber? Alcatraz? John Johnson? Come on. So many cute montages. Oh, of course there's an axe. Is this Misery? What are we doing? Definitely more jazz than I was expecting. Oh my, not the honeymoon he had in mind.